Yeah. Buffalo beats Indy. Josh Allen throws for 330, throws and runs. Bills are playing really good football right now. And right ahead of them, the Bills get Kansas City next weekend. Oh, that's going to be great. So Buffalo's really come together. I think the biggest surprise to me is Buffalo's defense is playing a hell of a lot better than I thought they were going to be capable of. Now they've got a bunch of their injured guys back healthy. But Josh Allen is carrying the load, and they're running the football with James Cox. They're doing much better in Buffalo right now. A couple of young wide receivers have really kind of come around. Baltimore, what a game against Cincinnati. That Thursday night game, Lamar Jackson, 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, finished with 490 yards and 4 touchdowns. Burrow throws for 428 and 4 touchdowns, and then got screwed by the officials down on the goal line on what should have been was a 2-point conversion play, and he got hit in the face mask, and they swallowed their whistle. And the tight end he was throwing to got twirled around coming off the line of scrimmage. Last I checked in the rule book, page 12, that's holding. There should have been 2 penalty flags on the same play. The officials swallowed their whistles. It was terrible. But Baltimore is really good. Holy cow. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and they're averaging like 430 yards a game. The Baltimore Ravens are. So Baltimore's a real deal. Is Kansas City living on borrowed time? Now that sounds stupid to say, and I volunteer that, yes, people do call me stupid. They're 9-0. 8 come from behind victories. It's been absolutely amazing what Mahomes has been able to engineer, having lost his top 2 wide receivers, having lost his top running back. But the rentals they brought in are making just enough plays, and Travis Kelce is having a phenomenal season. Sunday, he caught 8 balls. A week ago Sunday, he caught 14 receptions by a tight end. You just don't hear that. So, but are they living on borrowed time? Next week, Kansas City, Buffalo might come to an end. That'll be interesting. San Francisco, Brock Purdy, he's got him back to 500, 323 yards, couple of touchdown passes yesterday. They beat Tampa Bay. They choked Baker Mayfield. It's the first game that Mayfield's been shut down. Mayfield threw for only 116, and he had 23 touchdown passes going into the game. San Francisco really put the lid on him. Pittsburgh, Washington, that was a hell of a game. We talked last Thursday. I said, that's the kid quarterback, Jaden Daniels, coming to line of scrimmage. That's TJ Watt over there coming to get you. And they chased him all over the place. He threw for a bunch of yards. He did not throw a touchdown pass in the game. And then Pittsburgh won it with 2 minutes to go with you-know-who. Newly acquired ex-Charger wide receiver Mike Williams caught the game-winning touchdown pass from Russell Wilson. Pittsburgh nipped Washington. Daniels, in the face of all that adversity in that pass rush, still threw for 202, but they kept them out of the end zone. Pittsburgh, who could have imagined Pittsburgh with 2 one-year rental quarterbacks being where they are right now at 7-2? That's amazing. What a job Tomlin's done.
Yeah, he's a wizard. Yeah. I mean, that guy keeps pulling rabbits out of his hat.
Okay, so that's the first group. Run through there. Give us some reaction.
The reaction for me is that Kansas City Broncos game and how it came down to that blocked field goal at the end. Bo Nix actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with him.
I think Sean Payton's done a good job. He manages games. He does not throw a ton of interceptions, at least not since week 1. He's played much more consistently. They're running the football a little bit better. Denver's defense is playing rock solid right now. So, they're sitting there at 5-5. They got to be pleased because I think most people thought, oh, this is going to be a long season for Bo Nix, learning curve. Sean Payton has a good roster. You don't want to play Denver right now. Denver's defense is really, really rugged. So you got that. So that's the first half. Let's go to the second group of games we're going to talk about.